we're doing a lot of stress testing. We're pre-alpha, so not content complete. And one of the things that Chris has pulled up here is the little widget here in the side. And this is a sort of a UI modding widget. And it allows any end user to really play the game how they want to play it, in the sense that if they want to adjust and move all their icons all over the screen, we want them to be able to just go nuts, do it and set it up how you want. And you can also set up multiple presets on how that UI is set up. So let's say if you're playing a soldier, you can have one preset, or if you're playing a archaeologist, you'll have another preset. And then that file is actually saved locally on your machine. So if you wanted to load up on the forums, show it off to your friends, they can load up your presets and have all the same exact UI. If you wanted to turn the opacity on the whole thing down to pretty much nothing, if you don't like the UI, it's really up to you. And the whole back-end infrastructure of the UI is based on our own, essentially, we modded our own UI.
So this button here is my reload. This button here is my auto attack. I have this ability here, burst, keyed to number 1, and this ability, which is heal focus, set up for number 2.
There's different levels of AI that you're going to see within the mobs. You have more of an aggressive type, so he'll run up to you. He'll either pull out his knife if he feels that's the most effective way to take you out. There's defensive that they're just going to be, you're going to have a really hard time moving them out of cover. And then there's sort of the in between that he's going to either stay within cover or come out and sort of play around with you a lot. Chris has got himself in a nice little spot here that's got a lot of different crossfire, because you can also see where he's getting shot on the cover indicator with the different hit locations.
So that's showing where the bolt's actually hitting him?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's showing where he's hit. And to me, that's a great indicator. If I'm getting hit outside of any of those color indicators, I'm automatically, I know I'm going to get the beat down. And his focus is, it's actually doing pretty well, because he's got some pretty decent cover. He's crouched down. Crouching makes a big difference in cover. He's got his buddy there backing him up, which is cool.
And notice how I've got really good cover here through my lower left and this yellow cover in front of me. And I mean, we anticipate the sort of ad hoc grouping or pickup groups will be important in our game, because you can see that Zoff and I are just sort of taking out, the mobs together.
Because we need that benefit of just hooking up, which makes a big difference in how quickly you can go through it. But also you still have that you're not forced into grouping. You can play through this yourself, and we're hoping with enough people within this environment, that stuff's really going to pick up and be very dynamic.